Hello you beautiful people out there, what is going on? This is your friend Birdie coming at you fast with another Beast Builds video, and today we're going to be looking at Murdock the Rock Johnson. This dude is a freaking tank. I mean, he's not really a tank, but he deals so much freaking damage. He hits like a freight train, he comes in like a wrecking ball. He is unbelievable. And we're going to go over a build today for him, so stick glued to your chairs, ladies and gentlemen, because we're about to get learned. So, before we actually get into the deck, I do want to shout out all of you who love giving me feedback. Maybe you don't love it, but you do it anyway, because you're like, Briddick, you fucking idiot, this is how you could do it better. So you give me some feedback, and I really appreciate it, and I listen to you guys. So I listened to you guys this time. I got some feedback that some of you are having a tough time following me through these guides. So what I did is, in the description of this video, I put down a list of all the equipment cards and in what order I build them and slot them for your convenience. You're welcome. No, I'm kidding, but seriously, if you just want to look at the cards, see what I use, go down in the description, it's all there. If you want to hear me explain it, and maybe laugh a little bit, then, you know, stick around, and please don't leave me like my dog did when I was 3. Just kidding, I never had a dog. Let's get into the build. Riftmagus, boom, energy damage, because Murdock does deal energy damage. He doesn't do physical damage, okay? His shotgun slug round thing is actually like a plasma, like, rifle thing, so he does energy damage. Make sure you pay attention to that. So we're gonna build Murdock. That was weird. We're gonna build Murdock as a glass cannon because he can outdamage any hero in the game if you build him right, and that's how we're gonna build him. We're gonna build him right. We're gonna build him the only way. Glass cannon status. So you're going to want to start off with Scout Sword, Mana Potion, Health Potion, the regular deal, all that good stuff. And then you're going to want to use cards that give you energy damage, a little bit of attack speed. For example, this is my only attack speed bonus card. Crit chance, like Riftmagus Scepter. And then crit bonus damage, like Agoran Scepter. Now, you guys might not have the same exact cards as I do. For example, Meltdown or Burnblood Powder. These are a bit more rare to find. You got to find them in packs. But the point of these videos is to show what stats you have to upgrade. So I want to clear that confusion because a lot of people are like, oh, but I don't have these cards, I can't build this deck. You can build a similar deck like it if you have, you know, the similar, stats that are affected by cards in the same order. Now, granted, there are cards like Meltdown that give you 15.2 damage and then 7.6 damage on top of that regular cards won't be able to really give you. The closest you can get, for example, is like Adamant Edge. If you're going against physical damage, for example, not going against, but using physical damage, you start off with 7.6 and then you get 15.2. But never mind, we're not going to go over that too much. Let's get into the freaking build. So we're going to start off with Burnblood Powder, giving you that nice energy damage, that nice attack speed, and the cooldown reduction we don't really care about, but it helps anyways at the start. And that's the only card we're going to get. We're not going to upgrade this card at all at the start, because, I mean, I don't care about the full upgrade bonus. If you had a card to upgrade at the start, however, you would upgrade it with level 2 cards. So you would upgrade it with regular cast, not major cast, regular cast. All 3 of them in that one card. So if you had a card that gave you a bonus of damage for your first slot, then you would put in 2 point cast cards. You would put 3 of these, okay? This is in the description, by the way, if you don't understand. The reason behind this is because when you put in 3 2-pointer cards, that's a total of 6 points into this 3-point equipment item. So that's a total of 9 points. You'll get that bonus quicker than if you were to do major casts, 3 major casts. Because if you were to do that, then you'd have to spend 12 points to max it out. So you get this maxed out card for a CP level quicker. Now, a lot of people are like, yeah, but you don't get as much damage as you do with major casts. That might be true, but in the early game, you get an advantage over your opponents who are thinking the same way you just thought until I just blew your freaking mind. Okay, so the first 2, this is a rule that I follow from now on with my decks, and you're going to see this. For the first 2 equipment cards, always slot them with 2-point cards. Okay, or like if you have a 3-point card and a 1-point card or something like that. But the fact of the matter remains is you need to slot them with a total of 6 points when it comes to your upgrades. So for example, if this was a card that gave me extra damage, when I'd upgrade all the way, I would do 3 regular casts. Then for the second card, we're going to do Meltdown, because again, like I said, this does a crazy amount of damage. We're going to do another 3 regular casts. if you had, you know, like I said in the beginning, something like that. So we're going to assume that I did put in 3 regular casts in here, 3 regular casts in here, and that is going to give us our first 2 cards. Now, the third card is going to be Riftmagus Scepter, so we get that crit chance, okay? Gives us more damage, gives us more crit chance. We're going to slot this with 2 major wounds, okay? 3-point cards now, because we got past our first 2 items. 3-point cards now. We're going to go with 2 of these, so we get a good crit chance off the bat, and then 1 more major cast. Okay, so that's how we're going to build Riftmagus Scepter. Then the next thing we're going to go into is actually another Meltdown. So we're going to go back to the Meltdown. We're going to do 3 major casts in there now. Major key for that major cast. Going to put that in, and we're going to appreciate you by doing so. Going to do way more damage now. Ridiculous amount. If you guys want to see how much damage I really do, go and check out my Murdock Ultimate Hero Guide video. You'll see how much crazy crit. Like, I've consistently crit up to 1800 with this build. And just absolutely carry the team from early on into late game with this build, which is amazing. So, Meltdown, you're going to put in 3 major casts in there. Now, your 5th item is going to be Agoran Scepter. And again, 3 major casts. You will have enough, trust me, you will have enough, because you're using the regular cast as well. So, here you're doing 3 major casts in your Agoran Scepter for that fully upgraded crit bonus. And now you're just going to be doing an unbelievable amount of damage. Now, in the end, there's 2 options that we can do here, and I'm going to show you. So, Whirling Wand, right, gives you more energy damage, more attack speed, always really nice. This brings your attack to about 0.9 per second, so you can shoot off your basic attack, and it'll take 0.9 seconds to recharge when you finish this build. So that's pretty nice with Murdock, considering he starts off with like 1.3, 1.4, something like that. But again, we're just going to build this for damage and major cast. You're probably going to have only 2 major casts at this point. So for your third upgrade card, you're going to go with Major Kinetic. Okay, so in here, you're going to go 3 major casts, and then after that, your 6th item, you're going to go 2 major casts, 1 major Kinetic. Now, if you want to get fancy, I have not actually tried this yet, but I've thought about incorporating it. You can actually go into your equipment and find yourself a lifesteal card that would actually help you out a lot. And, for example, like Hunger Maul, this is a pretty good lifesteal card because it gives you even more crit bonus. You want to go with the lifesteal, you can actually try that out. Alright, we're going to get rid of the major cast, we're going to get rid of a couple of these, and go into upgrades, and get ourselves some lifesteal. So that's going to be, where is it? Let's just filter it, I don't feel like looking for it. That's going to be Greater Drain. Alright, plus, you know, Murdock is intellect, so if you have cards like Focus Drain, you could do that too, and then we can go in Lesser Drain. So I haven't tried this out yet. I'm actually going to try this out right now, but this is an alternative to this method that I've been doing for a while now, and it's been pretty freaking awesome. So if you guys didn't understand anything, I might have confused you guys in this first card. I just want to go over that again. I don't put anything in this first card because the fully upgraded bonus doesn't mean anything to me. If you have a card, your first card that deals damage bonus, and then when you upgrade all the way you get even more damage, then you would upgrade it with 3 regular strikes. If you have the same exact card that I have, put it in, forget about it, go on to your second card, and then slot this with your 3 regular casts. Okay, I hope I didn't confuse too many of you with that. Like I said, in the description, you guys could check out the deck build. Thank you guys so much for the awesome support on these videos. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, please drop a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Comment down below, Murdock the Rock, if you got to this point. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. As always, have a wonderful day.
Into the night, I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light